Game news. Let's take a look at your continental and global news now. Police in Kenya have arrested several opposition supporters calling for the removal of the electoral commissioners that were involved in August annulled presidential vote. The Kenyan Supreme Court last month nullified the election, citing irregularities, but did not indicate any specific commissioner or official. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who officially won by 1.4 million votes, only to have his victory annulled, has since accused the Supreme Court of bringing the country close to judicial chaos. The opposition has called for demonstrations every Monday and Friday in order to push for reforms ahead of a fresh presidential election later this month.
Opposition NASA supporters were back on the streets on Friday to push for the removal of Electoral Commission officials they accuse of bungling August the 8th elections. They trained their eyes on Chief Executive Officer Ezra Chiloba.
Chiloba must go! Chiloba must go!
It was not long before police dispersed them using tear gas just as they made their way through the central business district. Friday's demonstrations saw several people lose valuables to MAGAs.
They are calling this peaceful demonstration. This is not, they are robbing people. They are robbing people. This is not peaceful demonstration. Check my back, check my back.
Crowds also gathered in the western towns of Kisumu and Mombasa, all of which are opposition strongholds.
No gun on earth is more powerful than the people. No tear gas can stop the people in the money.
My vote should be counted appropriately. They should not steal our votes.
No reform, no election. Those who had been found culprits should never again go back in the election.
With 3 weeks to go before the fresh presidential elections, the two political contenders have hardened their stance. The opposition has threatened to boycott the polls if the Electoral Commission officials are not removed, while the ruling party has tabled amendments to the electoral laws in Parliament, which will make it difficult for the Supreme Court to nullify presidential election results. President Uhuru Kenyatta has declared the Supreme Court ruling that invalidated his win as a coup.
For us, it's about both sides putting out realistic expectations or realistic recommendations for change, but also engaging in dialogue and coming together to see where the middle ground can be.
Despite the ongoing political standoff, the Commission says it is ready to hold elections on the 26th of this month. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.